We're getting ready for the final hour. Time to go home. Get your head in the game. Talks great across the 50 stage. Plug in the microphone. Somebody turn the sub. They go out train. Talks great across the 50 states. Plug in the microphone. Dallas Sports Talk Radio.com. Subscribe, engage, like, connect with us on social media at Dallas Sports TA2. We're looking for account executives. You can hit us up 214-605-0212. Comment, follow, leave us a review. We're getting ready to close it out. This is what we call the outro. On our way out the door, on our way home, losing our voice, been talking all day, need me a cold one, bottled water that is. So can't wait to get on the train, sit back and listen to the rest of the guys coming up at the Houston Sports Talk Radio.com next. Following us, we every day here, Monday through Friday, but between 9 and 3. So this is our outro. We're getting ready to head home. So what we got going on? We got Max Scherzer will be appearing tonight. Excuse us. At Corpus Christi. Dang, not supposed to be doing that on the air. But Max Scherzer will be doing his rehab start at Corpus Christi tonight. So depending on how that goes, the Rangers will be the World Series champion. Texas Rangers will be taking on the Washington Nationals tonight. They start a new series with the Nationals tonight. So you may get to see old Scherzer come back next week. He won't be ready for this series since they be game one. He'll be pitching in rehab start today. So you get Tuesday. Well, today Tuesday, so he'll get Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So he wouldn't be available to pitch again to be in the rotation until next Monday. So he probably wouldn't be around for this start up here against the Nationals. But depending on how his rehab start goes, it could give those bullpen guys a little bit of adrenaline boost to know that he's coming up here Mad Max ready to go and he's not taking any prisoners. So we're welcome to find out how old Mad Max will be doing today. Kind of excited. Rangers, World Series champion Texas Rangers, getting ready to start another series. They just won the series against Cincinnati Reds. We told y'all last week that Cincinnati, actually we told you a couple days ago, that Cincinnati has already on pace to set the record for the most steals in the history of Major League Baseball. They were already at 50, stealing on the Rangers with old Eli De La Cruz. Little speedster, got past Jonah Heim. He had Jonah Heim so nervous. You could tell Jonah Heim was practicing the whole time that I can't let this guy steal second. And once he got a good lead on him, Jonah jumped up and that ball sailed into outfield. We thought it was over then. But, you know, Marcus Semien, we told y'all last week, he came through with the home run. And they won 2-1. Then Corey Seager come in next game. They lose 8-4, but Corey Seager finally got a home run on his birthday. So we're excited about the Nationals. They come in a 500 team. Texas Rangers are one game above 500, but they in a tie for the division lead with the Seattle Mariners. So they need to win tonight to break that get a half game lead on the Mariners. Got the Clippers and Mavericks, game 5, pivotal game 5, we should call it, because everyone says 80% of the teams that win game 5 go on to win the series. But this will be the first time that they face a Luka Doncic and a Uncle Drew Dallas in the playoffs. And without Kawhi Leonard, he won't be returning for the rest of this series. The Clippers may be in trouble. They're not going to have enough firepower, and they're not going to have enough defensive stopping capabilities. They saw that when the Mavericks erased that 31-point deficit in the game on Sunday, that when the Mavericks are going, there's nothing that the LA Clippers can do to slow them down. This is similar. This is where people that on those other talk shows, hashtag same old lame shows, talk about that there's no momentum. There is a momentum. It's the same momentum you get that when you got a good topic and you feel it is rolling and you get ready, you like, oh man, I'm just ready. I'm about to nail this dismount. And you know that people are gonna laugh when they hear that story. It's the same way that we tell about the man with the number 20 jersey on, telling him, act your age, not your jersey number, talking to me at a football game like you paid for my tickets. Man, people are going to laugh when they hear that story. So, same hashtag, same old lame shows. When they sit up here talking about there's no momentum, you can be deflated even though you won the game. And you look at the LA Clippers' face when that 31-point deficit got erased and the Mavericks took the lead. Clippers were done. That was a desperation heave by PG-13. His legs are gone. All those floaters, they're not going to fall at home. They never do. As long as James Harden been playing in the NBA, even his MVP season, his floater doesn't fall at home. That's why everybody gets all ecstatic, because that floater falls when he's on the road. It don't fall when he's at home. When he's at home, he's going to score 6 points like he did when he was at Philly. You set yourself up to have the home court advantage for what? You can't take advantage of it because it's the same old James Harden. Without Kawhi Leonard, there's no stability. PG-13 just got lucky. It's like he luckily got into an R-rated movie and he got to see something that he never seen before. So he got lucky, and he ain't gonna get lucky at home. That's why they lost at home. You understand? There's nothing to do with Jason Kidd. They got lucky, and they saw it. But you could be deflated even though you won. It's similar to when we were younger. We go out there and run rec league. We used to run these cats out of the gym. But we were so tired when it came to play the next game, we had to give up the up anyway. We can't go, we can't play anymore. Our legs are gone. We might as well just go on to the house, man. You're done. And that's what they're doing. They're going home. They just prolonging the pain by sending us down there to LA to whoop them, then come back and close them out at the AAC. Subscribe, engage, like. Check out our social media page at Dallas Sports TA2. Connect with us on social media. Leave us a comment. Follow us. We'll follow you back. Leave us a comment. We'll leave you a comment back. You send us a direct message. We'll tell you how to make money on social media. We're going to close out. Today is the 30th of April. Also the end of the month. That's one of the things you gotta love when at first of the month, when you get paid on the first of the month in radio. That the closeout show is a payday show. Tomorrow, hump day, get paid. I ain't gotta wait till Friday for that commission check. Get paid tomorrow. So we real excited. Be able to go tell some more lies. Get ready to watch the Mavs come back to town. Go to the game on Friday. Hopefully, depending on how much the money we spend at the home run derby. Oh yeah, we got to mention that home run derby. Dallas Cowboys home run derby is going to be at Rough Riders Park, 7300 Rough Riders Trail in Frisco, Texas. That's on May 2nd. Then you have the Art Festival going on in Dallas. Started today. That's going on until the 2nd also. And we told y'all about the William Blair Juneteenth golf tournament. That's in June, but we still giving you a heads up. Gotta give a shout out to Elite News. We were on the cover of Elite News 2 weeks ago, and we love the support. Subscribe, engage, like, connect with us on social media. We have the Dallas Stars went into Vegas, tied it up last night, so it's 2-2. We got Mad Max down in Corpus Christi with the rehab. So good luck on the rehab, Mad Max, the World Series champion Mad Max, a Texas Ranger champion Mad Max. So good luck down there in Corpus Christi. We'll be rooting for you. Getting ready to see you. Come on up here. Strike out 10 for us, man. Just let them know that you still that crazy guy. Or what we won't say crazy, we'll say you mad. Anyway, we have some WNBA news. We got the Indiana Fever coming to town on the 3rd. Oh yeah, preseason game. That's what we've been talking about. See, we don't want to get into this thing, but we gotta say it one last time before we close out. How can you tell us that you are trying to make money with the WNBA, with the draft, and the way you didn't market it successfully shows that you still stuck behind the 8 ball? How could you bring in players from teams that didn't even have the telecast of the draft? You got players coming from Australia, Italy, France. The only people that would televise the draft were here in the States. So that was all for naught. Then you hear here in Dallas that the Wings will finally be going to the Kaylee Bay Hutchinson Center in 2 years. You could build a new arena in 2 years. You could have the same infrastructure that Kate Bailey Hutchinson got and then some in 2 years. You telling me you just gonna outfit the building with more seating? That's what you're gonna do for a professional squad? That's why there's no growth the way that you say there should be growth. And everybody is trying to make it seem like Caitlin Clark is the great white hope. And it's not, it's a whitewash. You could tell they're trying to do a whitewash in the WNBA, and that's unfair to the women of Jackson State University that made it to the Sweet 16 for the first time in the history of their school. They only had one player selected in the WNBA draft, and she was selected last. You telling me that her team made it all the way to the Sweet 16, and there was nobody else on her team that was worthy of being drafted in the WNBA? That's why we have our hashtag, building endowments, boosting enrollments. We're trying to utilize Executive Order 13532, the advancement promoting excellence in HBCUs. There are 105 HBCUs in this country. And if we collectivize, we make a union. Can't nobody tell us we can't unionize the HBCUs. They're our schools. That's what we should be fighting for. We should be unionizing our schools so all our schools can start reading the benefits collectively as a unit, and then show how collectively as a unit the Negro schools are about making money. we can make everything black if we bring it back to our community. We go to our schools, we have our chancellors, that has our presidents, that have our athletic directors, that have our head coaches. And we tell them that we want to start a historically black colleges and universities union that is going to unionize all the 105 schools in this country and say we're going to better educate our own students. We're going to build hospitals for our own elderly, and we're going to take care of our own veterans. Since nobody else wants to do it, we got to do it as a unit. All the HBCUs should be becoming one. Divided, you're just going to continue to be separate but unequal. Unionized, we don't have to worry about anybody telling us that you can't do this, you can't do that. We build our own arena. We build our own facilities for our women. We build our facilities for our sons. They just built they building a new ice rink up in South Lake. And they talk about why Negroes don't want to play hockey. You're not building a ice rink in South Dallas. There's a lot of land down there that they could build an ice rink in South Dallas. This is how whack the NHL, the MLB, the NFL, and the NBA. WNBA, we just use you as the most recent model of all the lies that they tell to say they're trying to do something better. They want to attract more Negroes. They tried to do the Winter Wonderland skate outside at the Cotton Bowl. It made sense for the city to say yes to bringing ice into an outdoor facility to try to keep ice cold enough for guys to skate upon it outside in the South. Outside. It makes more sense to try to keep the ice cold in the Cotton Bowl than to build a facility, a skating rink. Come on. It makes more sense to tell us that you want to see there's a black history in the NBA. But where's the basketball court right here on the corner of Keys and South Lancaster? Where's the basketball court? Where's something that some of the people over here can learn about the jobs that are available right over there with the Dallas Mavericks? Why are they, even Mayor Johnson wants to sit up here and talk this noise about let's bring another NFL team to Dallas. So where are they gonna be housed? You're gonna house them at the Cotton Bowl, or you're gonna try to raise money to build another stadium? So if you're willing to build another stadium for another football team that may not even come here, why would you not build a female arena for the WNBA instead of making them go to the K. Bailey Hutchinson Center? Come on. You want to talk about trying to do betterment for the city? Let's do something innovative. Why don't you get together over there at Paul Quinn and try to build a facility over there? Why you got them going over to UTA? It's right here in Dallas. Be for real. Don't sit around, keep playing the same games for 100 years, and now when you can finally start paying players, you want to try to change the game again. And we as Negroes sit back and allow it to happen again and again and again. They come in, they take your children go to the state championship 3 years in a row. Not one banner in the city. Those same students had to walk out of school just 5 years ago because the conditions was horrible. The students had to tell y'all it's so bad over here. We don't even want to go to school over here. You got rats the size of possums running through the school. This is a high school in the city of Dallas. And we want to sit up here and make it seem like that we just supposed to accept what they give us. We can't come up with anything smarter than what we've been doing for all this time. They about to celebrate 250 years of pulling wool over our eyes, and we still gonna sit here. We barely celebrating 2 years of Juneteenth. Man, we've been free just as long as they've been free, but we haven't been free to make the money. This is a capitalist society. So come up here, let us know if you're an entrepreneur in the city, let us know why it's so difficult for you to get customers. And we'll tell you, hey, come with us. We'll go out and get some customers with you. That's why it's difficult. You don't have anybody going out there getting customers with you. We'll help you get customers. We'll show you how to put the money in your pocket. Come and be a part of this social media thing. Come get up on here on this microphone and tell everybody what you're trying to do, who you are, where you come from, what you're selling. Give a shout out to those in the community trying to help blacks, people of color, minorities become business owners. That's how you get your brethren out of the street. You can't get them out of the street working a job for Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie telling you that you can't go out there and help them. I need all that energy here. Come be a part of this thing. Come help us get off the ground. Come help us become the #1 talk radio show about sports in the Metroplex. And let's show them what we're really all about. Let's do it together. Subscribe, engage, like, connect with us on social media at Dallas Sports TA2, and let's make billions together. Peace.